Hello, my guys, gals, and non binary pals. This is me coming back at you from my phone because my computer is crapped out on me. We are going to be discussing season 14, episode 1 of Supernatural Stranger in a Strange Land. Now, I do have to apologize first and foremost for those who do follow my vlog and my lame ass reviews because I have been lacking last season. I didn't do the last, I think, 5 episodes. I did have a lot going on then. I did get into a car accident. I had my very first year of my apprenticeship was coming to an end, which means I had about 8 exams to study for, heavy duty. I had a lot of things happening. And when summer came around, my family, my friends, turns out they wanted to remember what I looked like. So I actually had a lot going on, had a lot happening. Plus, I wasn't that keen on the episodes. There were good moments, don't get me wrong. There were good moments, and I did see them all. It's just also that fight scene between Dean and Michael. It was so cringeworthy. I've literally seen better flying in Mary Poppins in the 1960s movies. Like, it was so cringeworthy. I'm suffering secondhand embarrassment from it. Like, even just thinking about it. So, I really don't even want to go back and watch those to kind of do the reviews. So, if you watch. There's a lot of great Team Free Will. There's some Cass moments, some Dean moments. There's some precious moments. There's a lot of crap though too, I'm not gonna lie. But I am walking into season 14 as a breath of fresh air with a positive attitude, and here we are back again. So, okay, let's go into, I had all my notes and they're on my phone, which I'm using now to record. So, my notes are gone. Let's see if I can remember it all. Okay. Quick, disjointed scenes that were, there have been some kind of, some fans are commenting on the, was it questionable editing, where it seems like the scenes don't quite flow right, where you'll see, I really feel like I'm looking in the wrong direction. Again, forgive me. You'll see that Bobby is teaching, say, Jack how to fight, and then in the next scene, all of a sudden, Jack is like pretty much curled up on his bed, sitting in the dark. Like, one minute he has hope and he's learning how to fight and he's wanting to get into the action, and the next minute he's pulling away. He's questioning everything. It's very disjointed. The whole episode is basically done from Sam's point of view. There are a few scenes with Michael Dean and a couple other characters, but for the most part, it's done from Sam's point of view. Now, as you can see in the introduction, Sam is suffering from insomnia, depression, anxiety. He has anger issues with the situation. He's feeling like the whole world's on his shoulders. He's the leader in the bunker. He's got to be on top of everything. He's trying to stay on top, one foot in front of the other, while making Dean the priority. His friend's the priority. He's trying to keep his family together. He's got a lot going on, and I know what that's like as someone myself who suffers from depression and anxiety. And I think that now I may be giving a little too much credit here to the editors, but I think that maybe that was kind of supposed to feel like that. Like, maybe there is a lot of fans were saying that it feels like there's a scene missing between certain scenes. It feels really disjointed and the flow is wrong. But as somebody who suffered from insomnia, depression, anxiety, anger, self-loathing, all those kinds of things, and we suffer with these symptoms for a long period of time, your brain literally starts to feel like it's that kind of disjointed. It starts to feel like channels are changing, and you can't quite transition smoothly. And as you can tell by my disjointed conversations or discussions, all you have to do is look back at my videos to understand that I don't always flow smoothly. I think that's a visual representation of depression and anxiety, where it's constantly flipping on you. One minute you're trying to fight, you're trying to work hard, but in the second, like a second later, it'll get you, and you just feel like curling up, and you feel like hiding away from the world and avoiding and self-loathing or questioning everything. That's how it works. And it's not pretty, and it's not simple flow, and it's not something easily explained or understood. So in my mind, I thought that was actually pretty well done. But again, maybe I'm just giving them too much credit. Maybe it was just them cutting scenes and not being ready for the flow. You don't know, but I saw it that way. That's the way I saw it, and so that's the way I'm kind of taking it, because the whole thing was done from Sam's perspective. So, um, speaking of which, Sam, we got a whole heck of a lot of Leader Sam, and as y'all know, I love my Leader Sam. So we got Leader Sam in the bunker, which was great, and he's taking charge, and he's setting up like this hunter slash men of letters kind of combo thing that's not been really done before, where they're both. It's not just divided as one or the other. It's like combining forces, and he is organizing the hunters. He's making sure everything is taken care of, but he's also keeping, as I said, Dean as priority. And then again in the bar, you see him with the demons, and here's the question. He was very much a leader in that situation, but he was like the leader of the demons. They all feared him. Literally, Sam and Dean have gone toe-to-toe with the top tiers of hierarchy within Hell's social regime. So they've literally gone toe-to-toe with, like, Lucifer himself. Sam is dubbed the Boy King when he was younger. You have Knights of Hell, you have Princes of Hell, you have literally the Darkness, Amara. They've gone toe-to-toe with the biggest bads ever. And so of course the demons are going to have some trepidation when they come to dealing with the Winchesters. But my question is, with Sam, he's flat out saying, he's like, there will be no king of hell. Well, in effect, he's commanding the demons to leave. He's telling them they can't go they can't move forward without him, or without going through him. And they all kind of respect and fear him. So, is Sam the new king of hell? I mean, just think about it. Just let it roll around in there. Leader Sam, in every respect. Okay. Then we get some Castiel. I loved, straight out of the gate, that joke that came out, and ain't nothing straight about it. I thought you lost Dean? How? I thought you two were joined at the everything. Okay. Hilarious. And then there's no, like, bite back for it either. And then we get Sassy Cass, which I happen to like. I like me some Banff Cass and some Sassy Cass, and both were there. But the one thing that I didn't like was the writing of the actual scene, the whole scene. So we have Cass, who can literally see the true face of a demon, any demon. So why the hell wouldn't Cass have realized he's surrounded by demons? Just a thought. Just trying to get that out there. 2, Cass has literally in canon, on screen, taken out entire diners full of demons. Towns, diners. Why couldn't he have done that? Why did he get kidnapped and beat up? Why does he only rely on his angel blade? Like, the indication in the conversation was that his grace was all powered up now. So if his grace is all powered up, why the fuck does he only rely on his angel blade? Like, I don't get it. Like, if his grace is not at full capacity right now, could you at least tell us that? Or why? Because if you're acting like Cass is at full capacity and yet couldn't see demons and couldn't smite their asses, then what the fuck? Do you even remember what you wrote? Sorry. But Cass he's a badass, and putting him in that stupid little kidnapping scene when it was so, like, there's so many ways you could have been out of that, not gotten into that situation. Just it just doesn't flow with canon. Okay? That's my beef there. If it's a Grace issue, just explain it. That's all I'm asking. Just explain it. So, okay, next up is Cass and Jack. Let's talk about that. Jack is mirroring Cass's own self-inadequacies, his own self-hatred, his own self-fears. He thinks that he is nothing without his powers, and that is certainly a thing that Cass struggles with as well. So he definitely understands that perspective. But the fact that Cass is saying you've got family and you've got friends is everything that Dean would have said to Cass. Now, my question is Cass going to realize the words that are coming out of his mouth are just as valuable to himself than, like, not just Jack? It would be good to see some healing on all fronts from all of our boys. So, yeah, that's something I'd like to see. Okay. We have Lucifer's vessel is alive somehow. I thought we were done with that. I'm not gonna. I was fine to be done with that whole. I'm so done with that now. We can be done with it. It would be great. Yeah, Lucifer is done. His vessel still alive somehow. The only, I guess, middle ground for that is that, does that mean that Gabe's vessel is still alive in the other world? Does that mean he's still kicking? And then there was Joe knows what's up. Love me some powerful kick-ass woman Joe. She is not just a side piece, not just a kind of romantic trope, which I really hated that they did to her character, that they wrote it into her character. She has a lot of potential. So I'm excited to see that she's standing on her own 2 feet again, and she's not going to be Michael's lover or anything ridiculous like she was with Lucifer. So she knows what's up. She's calling Sam right away, and that's cool. We did get to see True Vessel form, True Angel form, so that's pretty interesting. And you know what would be interesting is if, because we, from spoilers, know that Dean is actually conscious and aware and watching while Michael's doing everything that he does. If Michael sees Cass and he's able to see Cass's true form, we can have Dean see Cass's true form, which would be kind of interesting to me. I think that would be kind of neat. What else do we have? We also have the Bobby-Mary dynamic that's happening. Now, that I'm willing to see where that goes. I am. However, it does piss me off that we've had about five episodes of them together, and they're already together, and we've had 10 years. 10 flippin' years. And we get that one comment in this episode. Whereas Bobby and Mary, well, there's another parallel there where Bobby is kind of sort of hitting on Mary with the beers and the sunshine comment. Well, who else in the bunker, in the kitchen, commented to somebody, some certain trench-coated angel? Who called a trench-coated angel sunshine in that bunker? It'll come to me. It'll come to me eventually. I'm just seeing some parallels. Y'all can make of that what you will. Yeah, so we have Sunshine, we have Jack and Cass. I think Sam's being an excellent family father type figure. I really think that Cass is going to step up and is stepping up to Jack, for Jack. And I think Cass is going to be bonding with Jack really well. I think we're going to see more Sam and Cass growing as brothers, as friends, as comrades in arms. So I'm excited to see those dynamics as well. Essentially, overall, I kind of liked it. Definitely better than last episode. That fight scene still really can't get over it. It was awful. Like, I've seen movies from the 80s that were better. 60s and 70s and 50s. It was awful. Anyway, so that's it for my lame ass review. I want to thank you again for not giving up on me and still following and sticking with me. This is me basically just covering everything you've already seen with your own two eyes. And yeah. If you like my videos, go ahead and hit like. If you want to engage and share some ideas, or, you know, agree with me on something or don't agree with me on something, go ahead and comment down below. If you really like my videos, I mean, like, oh, really like them, go ahead and hit subscribe. I dare you. It's just a button. Just a button. It's a box. Yes. Just gotta hit it. Okay. All right. Bye, my lovelies.